What's happening? We trapping. What's going on, man? I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Yes, sir. We off to a good start, you understand? We starting off right, you understand? It's just a Trap Friday. Hope everybody's doing good, doing great. Let's get it. Y'all already know it ain't no damn credit on no damn Friday. Y'all know that. Y'all already know that. TGIL vibes in the trap, yes sir. Shout out to everybody rocking, you understand? Shout out to everybody that's in the building early this morning. Let's go. Shout out to Jameson Taylor, Damian Crow, Michael Lockhart, Desmond Iron Man, Miss Etta Lockhart, Joe Trenchina, Miss Regina Green with the green, Patrice Langford, you understand? C. Nicole in the building, what's happening? Shout out to everybody rocking. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. You know it's a Trap Friday. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Shout out to Dwayne Brown in the building, man. Always showing love. Shout out to Starboy Entertainment, David Sorrells. What's going on, man? We in the building with it. Let's go. And you already know, first and foremost, make sure y'all hit that like and share. We trying to get this trap jumping around the corner. And you already know, first and foremost, we got to make sure these haters are occupied, doing exactly what they was put on God's green earth to do. And of course, that's hate, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Let's get it, man. Let's get this trap jumping around the corner. Let's go. It's a Trap Friday. Let's go. TGIF, baby. Let's get it. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I promise. Don't let nobody tell you no different now. Let's get it. Shout out to John Cofield, D Swift, Toxic Tom in the building, Cajun Cowboy. Shout out to all my people, man. I probably average your career. Nigga one day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we holla a deal. Let's go. We in the building. Let's get this trap jump around the corner, y'all. Please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. You already know it. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, sir. I feel you, man. I understand, Mr. Toxic. Make sure we hit that like and share for the squad. They get this trap jump around the corner. And they just in the way. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone. But I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. I promise. I promise. Hey, y'all know we got to get lit on a Friday, man. We just trapped out on a Friday, man. But look, I want to talk to the people in the back of the room, you know. How many of y'all believing in y'all quarterback this year coming up, man? Because it's been a lot of slander and a lot of disrespect going around for Mr. Young Ryan Dakota. And I'm not appreciating it, you understand? So I already know it was a lot of things that went up against him last year. But I think Dak is finna stand up and act a stone cold fool this year. I really do. So a lot of the people, you know, it's going to be a lot of haters that hate on the quarterback because, you know, mainstream media, they shoot shots at us from every direction, every which ways, because you know why.
We are America.
You know why.
The most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
You already know why. So it ain't even up for discussion. But I want people to understand. Do not let the mainstream media brainwash you into thinking that your team is bad or your quarterback is bad. That is straight foolishness right there. That's foolishness. Trap. Dak Prescott is a good quarterback, man, and he could be a great quarterback. He could be a top 5 quarterback. It just depends on the right situation, just like a whole lot of these other guys out here. And you got to think, your quarterback gave you a nice year last year with a very subpar wide receiving core. I don't think that's even up for debate. Trap. So, shout out to Mr. Dan Orlowski, man. He had a nice breakdown. We're going to go over some of that, what he said on his stuff. But I ain't sure, y'all. Is that a bird or a plane? What is it? Oh, it's just nefarious news, y'all. That's all it is. Shout out to Gerard Henney on Facebook. Shout out to my Facebook squad. We in the building with it, man. So let's check Mr. Dan Orlowski breakdown out, man. Link in the description. Fair use principles. He did a nice breakdown. He talking about the flaws he felt like Dak Prescott was forcing. And I'm going to tell you why.
These situational forces that I'm going to force everyone to pay attention to. When they're in their play-action game and when they're in their at the line of scrimmage game, it's great. The situational forces were the issue last year. Yep. Pay attention. 3rd and 10 against the Colts last year. Now, the coverage is going to be this. This safety is going to drop down and play what we call 3-buzz weak. Now, what happens in that, because we have 3 wide receivers that trips down here, and that single receiver up there, is that single receiver is going to essentially become man-to-man coverage versus Stephon Gilmore. Now, the Cowboys have...
Now, just to be fair, that's the way Michael Gallup was playing last year. That's a bad matchup right there. Already, you know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
A very good play to try to attack the coverage that the Colts are going to run. They're going to take CeeDee Lamb and run him through as an alert. Now, Dak Prescott's going to see that drop-down safety. He drops down too much, he can throw it over the top. The second part of it is, when that CeeDee Lamb route goes through, you want to try to lift that safety dropping down, okay? And then the second part is this. Michael Gallup up top has what we call an out or a shake, and then an out route by Zeke. The read for the quarterback is very simple. 1 to 2 off of that alert. Now, Dak does a great job, again, 3rd and 10, of holding his eyes, seeing that safety drop down, and confirming that he's going to turn his hips and go vertical with CeeDee Lamb. Now it gets to Michael Gallup. Now, as Dak gets his eyes backside, here's the thing that stands out to me. Stephon Gilmore has won this route. Michael Gallup is dead right now. He's right on his hip. He's playing outside leverage. It's 3rd and 10. Ball likely has to go to the back. But you're going to see Dak force the football, easy interception. Now, I want everyone to really pay attention at home to Dak Prescott here. I'm going to slow it down, because what you're going to see is Dak sees it. This is what I say is a force. Right now, Dak goes to pull the trigger, right? He's dropping or separating. He wants to throw the football. But again, Gilmore has won this route. That is a win by the defense. You're going to see the double clutch right here. Watch the double clutch. He's going to double hitch. Pulls it back in. That's force. That ball should just get grounded or thrown for a 2-yard completion. Zeke Elliott.
Okay, he made a good point. But if you really paid attention to that football game, that was one of the worst routes I ever seen by Michael Gallup, though. Trap. And to be fair, I will say, of course he double clutched. But this is what I want people to understand. Your quarterback will throw interceptions. That's a normal thing about a quarterback. I don't know if a quarterback ever went through a season without throwing interceptions. I don't think so. So this is what I want y'all to understand. If you don't want your quarterback to try to make plays or believe in his wide receivers, that's alarming to me. You understand? Y'all got to realize that you want your quarterback to have confidence in his guys. You do. You want that. And maybe Dak had a little too much confidence in Michael Gallup on that particular play because he did not run the route right. He did not win the route. So, of course, it's 3rd and 10. Do you want Dak to try to make the first down or not? Like, let me know. He talking about throw it down to the running back. Of course, you want to have confidence. Sometimes you want to try to make a play. And we already know that his wide receiving core is like basically subpar last year. We had one guy. So, of course, he going to be trying to force stuff sometimes. And why is we always at 3rd and 10 and 3rd and 11 anyway, Mr. Kelly Moore? So I just want people to realize you won't get the great plays, the down the field, 50-yard touchdown, 49-yard gains without a player and a quarterback believing in his guys and actually taking a chance. So, of course, he's going to take chances on 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11. The man trying to make a play. Like, Yeah, he gonna take a chance. Yeah, he gonna force, and because he trying to make a play. Now, I ain't saying that he should do this all the time, but quarterbacks is gonna do this. That's why quarterbacks are always making interceptions.
Trap.
Shout out to my got a big time show, man. Hey, man, I remember we was cutting up with them watch parties, man. Me, you, and West Coast and HTM, man. Shout out to you.
Trap.
But I do want people to realize, man, interceptions are just a part of the game, bro. Don't think that your quarterback won't make mistakes. Don't think that your quarterback won't be overly aggressive sometimes. See, that's what Mr. Brian Broaddus' whole argument was about Dak Prescott. He's saying, sure, you're going to be overly aggressive sometimes. That's just normal stuff. That's normal football stuff that everybody does from time to time. That's why most quarterbacks going to throw the interception sometimes. That's just normal quarterback stuff. So don't sit up here and think that none of these interceptions never supposed to be on Dak. That's just foolishness. That right there lets me know that you don't know nothing about quarterbacking, and you really just need to let it go. You do. Just let it go. Quarterbacks will throw interceptions just like DBs will get beat, just like O-linemen will give up sacks from time to time. That's just a part of the game. That's a part of this warfare in these particular position groups we call football. That's just normal stuff.
I say like these situational forces are a part of Dak's game that he's got to fix. I mentioned it was 3rd and 10. Look at these numbers. 20% of his passes tight windows. No one was open.
Listen, did this not just debunk what he said to me? To me? To me, he just debunked exactly what he said. Listen, he just said it was forced. Of course it was forced. When 20% of your passes thrown is into tight windows, that means nobody's getting open. That's what that means. Now, this is not a Dan Orlovsky smear campaign. I'm just challenging some of the things he's saying, and he just really debunked himself. What would you want your quarterback to do? Do you want him to continuously throw the ball in the dirt? Do you want him to continuously dump the ball off and never get a first down? That is craziness. Of course you want him to be, risky at times to make a play. You want your quarterback to make a play. This man was with a subpar wide receiver group. Of course he gonna force stuff because nobody is open, and the man is confident he want to make a play, man. I want my quarterback to make a play. Like, that's just me. I'm sorry.
11 out of his 17 interceptions were when the team needed 10 yards or more for a first down.
Of course. When the team needed 10 yards or more for the first down, that means the coverage is soft. That means they waiting on them. That means nobody is getting open. And Dak is trying to make a play from time to time. Of course you're going to throw interceptions in that type of situation. You need 10-plus yards for a first down, and the defense is sitting on every route. You ain't doing that but curl routes, Mr. Kelly. So this is what I'm saying. I just want y'all to really take this into perspective. 20% of his passes thrown into tight windows, right? That means no one is getting open, no separation. 11 of his interceptions was when the team needed 10-plus yards for first down. That sound like that could be what? Play calling, y'all. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, man. If you need 10-plus yards for first downs, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course it's going to happen from time to time. But, of course, you shouldn't be in that situation all the time. You got all this talent on this, where you got a running game. You got other ways to make plays. Like, of course, maybe Kellen Moore was a little at a disadvantage, too, with the subpar wide receiving corps. Maybe. I throw Kellen Moore a bone on that one. But ain't no way you're going to sit up here and say you want your quarterback not to make a play, not to be aggressive, not to try. That's craziness to me. That is real talk craziness. Shout out to Dwayne Brown with the $5 super, man. It's a Trap Friday, Mr. Dwayne Brown. It's a Trap Friday. I'm feeling good, man. I ain't finna let them talk down on my QB for no reason. Now, if it's warranted, hey, I got you. I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna hold him accountable as well. If Dan studied film like he do now, he probably would still be playing. Sorry, hey man. You understand? But all we saying was, it was of course stuff like that gonna happen, y'all. It was a combination of bad things on that play as well. First of all, he just said it's 3rd and 10. That's a bad situation for most people, right? Second thing, Michael Gallup ran a piss poor route. Let's just call it what it is, y'all. Trap. Now, of course, he could have dumped the ball off, but how many times do you want that to happen? Like, y'all got to ask yourself that. When we need 3rd and 10, how many times if Dak was selfish, this is what a selfish quarterback would do. A selfish quarterback would just throw that ball in the dirt, throw it away all the time, and just be like, screw it. We ain't got to make it. I ain't finna mess my stats up. That's a selfish quarterback. A quarterback who is really trying to win. You remember what Romo said? Romo was like, if you ain't throwing interceptions, you ain't trying, sir. Trap. Romo said, you ain't throwing interceptions, you ain't trying. So, of course, that's a little hyperbolic. But what we saying is, excuse me, y'all know my voice hates me. It's sad. But real talk, the way you look at it, you got to understand that you want your quarterback to be aggressive. If you want the big plays, you're going to get the big plays through your quarterback being aggressive and believing in his wide receivers. If that's not happening, you're going to have these super conservative people that gets nothing. That's what you're going to get. What's happening with you? He said, my man landlord on fire today. I appreciate you, Mr. Big Time. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, I'm just telling the truth, bro. Like, you want your quarterback to be aggressive. So when people get to talking like that, you will ask yourself a question. I want to see yeses and nos. This is an exercise for the class today. You understand? This is an exercise. Let's see what y'all say. On most of the 3rd and 10s, in a situation where your team needs a first down, do you want your quarterback to be way more conservative and throw the ball away and throw dump down passes, or do you want your quarterback to try to make a play? Let me answer that question. Trap. Give me a yes or a no. Do you want your quarterback to actually try to make the first down from time to time, or do you want him to be conservative, throw the ball away, check downs, and just punt the ball? Let me know if that's what you want your quarterback to do more times than not. Now, I understand you do have to weigh the risk and reward, right? So, of course, if we in the lead, we can tell him to be conservative. But if we need a play, if it's clutch situations or we down, you need him to do it then. Like, you need him to go for it then. You need him to go for it. Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but I'm just saying, look, you can't get both in certain situations. Certain situations, you just got to go get it. You got to go try. You know what I'm saying? You got to actually try. So, of course, if you playing with a subpar wide receiving core, you're not going to catch it. You're not going to get it. Yeah, it depends on situational football. That's why I said it is both. But at the same time, this is all I'm saying. If you take away the situation, right, and you just think about the mentality, that's pretty much where I'm coming from. That's the perspective that I'm attacking right now. You want your quarterback to have the mentality that he needs to make a play. Like, you don't want him to be like Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball away like 99 times a year. Like, nah. Trap. I'm just saying, like, that's what some selfish quarterbacks do. That's just like, when the Bulls be about to ring on in basketball and they throw the ball to a center because they don't want no turnover. You know what I'm saying? But I want my quarterback to not care about the stats and try his best to win the football game. That's all I'm saying. Exactly, Miss Regina. Playing safe do not win the football games. It don't. Now, sometimes, like we said, it is situational. It is risk versus reward. It is. But at the same time, I'm talking about the mentality. You don't want to just take the fight out of your quarterback. Who want to take the fight out of Dak Prescott? No. You don't want to take the fight out your quarterback. You don't want to take the fight out your quarterback. Then you won't have a good quarterback no more. When you got a quarterback that's gun shy, nobody wants that quarterback. Nobody. I just said it's situational, Choctaw. You already know we got to have our daily fight now. I just told you it's situational. Of course it's both. I guess we got to have that fight. All I'm saying is, man, it's situational, of course, but I'm talking about the mentality. If you take away that mentality, some quarterbacks don't get it back. Some quarterbacks don't have the mentality at all. Think about if you would have gave Romo that mentality. Do you think Romo would have been great after that? No, he wouldn't have been. Trap. What's the best Dak Prescott you seen? Under John Kitna, when Kitna told him to let it fly. That's the best Dak you seen. You want that aggressive attacking mentality. You don't want to domesticate your quarterback. Let the man fly the ball. Let the man throw the ball. Yeah, I call it a digital duel. You know, it's not physical. It's not in person, so it got to be digital. You know what I'm saying? But you do want your quarterback to be aggressive. I say this. I want my quarterback to be aggressive. I can't speak for y'all. That's why I asked, do you want him to be aggressive or do you want him to be conservative? Because at a lot of times it's not no in between for real. It's really not too much in between for most of these quarterbacks. They either be aggressive or they be conservative. Like, it don't be too many that's just perfect. And a lot of the times it be, it's not that many quarterbacks who can just be both. It's a balancing act, and a lot of quarterbacks struggle with that. So it's a time to be aggressive. It's a time to be conservative, but I would prefer aggressive more than not. That's all I'm saying.
Those 11 of 17, they were trying to force the ball downfield. 8 of those were on third down.
Hey, man, shout out to D Swift, because that's a perfect way to put it. Put it on the bumper sticker. Dak do not need to play like Cooper Rush, sir. Trap. J Money, I see you keep saying that. Are you trying to imply that Dak is not throwing with anticipation, sir? Because I would like to remind you that, in a system that you're doing timing based routes, it kind of messes up the anticipation. When Dak throwing anticipatory routes in a timing based system like option routes, that's where the interceptions come from. I want you to know that. Dak is anticipating CeeDee Lamb to cross face and Noah Brown to actually catch the ball. He is throwing the ball with anticipation in a blind spot because he know where his wide receiver need to be. You see what I'm saying? So Dak is anticipatory, bro. So I don't know exactly what you was meaning then. Okay, I don't know what you was meaning, but Dak does throw the ball with anticipation, and that's what got us in trouble a lot of times last year because the only way you could throw the ball with anticipation and option routes is just throw it. And if the wide receiver read it wrong, the whole play is screwed. So a lot of times we seen Dak read the play right, the wide receiver read it wrong. A wonderful gift wrap interception for the defense. That's what it was. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying, man. Let's see. Let's finish. Continue.
Often, it was like I have to try to force the football downfield. You saw it, that double clutch. He saw that Stephon Gilmore.
If you was a quarterback, would you not have to force sometimes if you throwing what we just said? If you was a quarterback and these wide receivers ain't got no separation, would you be forcing sometimes? Let me know. Because I would. I definitely would be forcing sometimes if I was a quarterback and none of my wide receivers is getting open. I'm forcing. I'm going to just tell you straight up. That's just me. I ain't going to lie.
On the route, but he still forced the football.
Okay. He said he still forced the football, which, at times, quarterbacks going to throw interceptions. I'm not excusing every interception. I'm just letting you know interceptions are a normal thing. Excuse me. I'm not sitting up here saying that every interception that Dak thrown is not his fault. No. Quarterbacks throw interceptions all the time. But some interceptions, you want your quarterback to be aggressive, and he trusting his guys. If you don't want your quarterback to do that, you need a whole nother quarterback. You just need to, you might just need to start Cooper Rush then. Because, you want Dak to trust his guys in a situation. That's where you get the clutch plays. That's where you get the game-winning drives when Dak is trusting his guys. Shout out to Common Sense Lab with the $2 super. He says that's the point of the Texas coach, patiently aggressive. Exactly. So this is where I'm finna get ready to build my case to why I know Dak will be improved and will scorch earth this year in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Okay, this is Next Gen Stats. Got Dak ranked number 4 in deep ball passes from last year. You see, Geno Smith. Look at his wide receiving core. Look at Tua wide receiving core. Look at Jalen Hurts wide receiving core. Now let me know, would you take those wide receiving cores over what Dak Prescott had last year? Let me know. Trap. Answer me that. Riddle me that. Because I say for sure, you can't even debate most of them. I say that for sure. You can't even debate, let's see, Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. Come on now. You'll take them over what the Cowboys had. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, you'll take them over just only CeeDee Lamb by himself. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, yeah, you'll take them over only CeeDee Lamb. Now, Dak Prescott still one of the top 5 with the subpar wide receiving core of last year. I mean, let me know if y'all understand. Let me know if y'all feeling me now. If I'm wrong, hey, I'm willing to open up the phone lines. I'm willing to debate. I want all the smoke today. It's Friday. We smoking today. It's Friday. Shout out to Common Sense Lab with another $5 super, man. I appreciate you. He says you going for it sometimes when offense not moving the ball. We had a lot of 3 and outs. Exactly. When your offense ain't looking the right way you wanted to look, you going to start wanting to make a play. That's just normal quarterback aggression. That's all it is. So when your quarterback throw an interception from time to time, bro, it is not the end of the world. You just don't want him to make them in the biggest moments, in the most critical situations. And, for the most part, Dak did not do that. You know what I'm saying? So just let me know. Shout out to HTM in the building, man, my YouTube brother. What's happening? But, yeah, let's continue. Let me know, would y'all take the Cowboys wide receiving core over all 3 of these teams that's ahead of us? Let me know. And I love CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. Of course, we talking about last year now. Not this year, because this is based on 2022. I'm taking all 3 of these wide receiving cores over only CeeDee Lamb, basically. CeeDee Lamb and Noah Brown. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue. Of course, like we said the other day, Dak struggled in the middle of the field. That's to me, that's showing that he didn't have too much seams from the tight ends and in the slot position, because he barely had a wide receiver too. Of course, he's not gonna have a slot player either. But you see, he still excelled. This is Dak Prescott with a subpar wide receiving core. Now I just heard Shady McCoy crazy tell self talking about Dak had an all-pro receiver. Yeah, that's all he had though, right? But I ain't got time to be fine. Listen, I told y'all, I don't want to talk about them people every day, because I be battling with the mainstream people every single day, and I don't think y'all want that out of me. Like, that would not be good content every day. I'm up here fussing with Shady McCoy and I'm like, y'all wouldn't want that. The world need me to be doing better things than that, fussing and fighting with a goofy like that. Like, nah. That's not good enough for the world. I need to be doing better things. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to watch it. It just finds its way in front of my eyes, unfortunately, at times. So it's still going to piss me off from time to time. But let's continue, please. But, of course, like I said, the lack of slot receivers and the tight ends, Dalton Schultz not hitting the seams, because he was a turnaround, find the middle of the zone type of guy. He was a find a hole in the zone type of guy. I don't even remember us hitting the seams pretty much at all last year. So that explains why you see the red in the middle. Let's continue. Okay, Adam Shrine, something like that. Y'all know I speak broken English. Dak Prescott is top 9 dog horse candidates for MVP. They got Dak Prescott ranked number 1, man. They got him ranked for number 1. So, hey, I'm on that same type of time. I think Dak Prescott got a big year headed in front of him. Now, this is kind of not Dak Prescott related. I'm going to get back on the same topic, but I just thought y'all need to see, man, we are star-studded in Dallas, man. We need to recognize that.
We are America's team.
We need to recognize that.
Watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tune in every Sunday.
We got a top 10 quarterback, a top 10 running back, top 10 wide receiver, the best guard in football, top 5 player in the league, not edge. To me, Michael Parsons is a top 5 player in the league. Stephon Gilmore, top 10 DB. Trayvon Diggs, top 10 DB. Like, bruh, we gonna have to pay for these guys. That's what people fail to realize. But, man, we are in a great situation, and we also have a great team. Trap. Now, of course, we don't agree with everything PFF says because I rank some of these guys a little bit higher. But I love the fact that just to reassure y'all that we got great players at a lot of positions. We are star-studded, and we are one of the better teams in the league. So I know we get a lot of hate. I know it's a lot of brainwashing out here to make you feel low on your team. But I'm very bullish about this 2023 Dallas Cowboys squad. I am. Trap. I am. Yeah, BSPN. Bruce got the Tyson juice. He said, landlord, this is the most BSPN I've heard in a while. Yeah, it's a lot of hate going on out here for our boys. Dan Orlowski and Shady McCoy is the all-star. He is the GOAT Cowboy hater. He might have overtook Stephen A. Smith or something like that. He get an award. But real talk, this is one of the other reasons why I'm very bullish on Dak Prescott because of the man he is. This is something that gets overlooked. He's a trap. You think Dak Prescott ain't heard all this talk? You think he ain't motivated to go crazy this year? You think he ain't working nonstop to knock down these naysayers and these non-believers? You think Dak ain't finna go crazy this year? You done gave him a number 2 receiver after he been in shambles on the wide receiving core? Do y'all understand? See, this is what I'm saying. I think the man is underrated because of the leadership, because of the way he go about doing this from day to day. I don't think people understand. Now, listen. Now, I know a lot of people out there like, oh, the leadership and the man he is. Okay, listen. If you was a betting man and you knew one man was somebody who was inconsistent, this man was somebody who, I don't want to say too many buzzwords, but somebody that's untrustworthy. Then you got a guy who come in and day out. Which one of those guys you gonna bet your money on? Because Dak the type of guy I'm betting my bread on. I'm telling you right now. Trap. The man counts. The man he is, it counts. The leadership he shows, it counts. Because I know for a fact I don't got to keep my eye on Dak Prescott. I ain't got to micromanage Dak Prescott. I ain't got to worry if he doing the work. I ain't got to worry about none of that. Because of the man he is, I know he is built like that, and he's going to do what he need to do to be better and get this team in the best situation to get 6. That's why. Trap. See, we don't have to worry about Dak. That's one of those invisible privileges that we have that we forget about. Dak Prescott has been all about business from day one. We don't even be concerned about Dak. We can sleep peacefully at night about Dak Prescott, the man he is. And the man he is what's going to catapult the player he is because of where he stands on, where he is about. That's good stuff. That's all going in the right direction for him being and becoming a great player, in my opinion. The man is very much so an important factor in the player. So that's something that a lot of people get underrated. And the leadership, Dak Prescott got everybody in his backyard. He is going crazy all year, man. I love it. But this look like Captain America right here. Dak didn't look like he done got shredded all of a sudden, though. Trap. Pause for all the young kids out there, I'm just saying, I don't remember Dak looking like this. Let me know. This boy look like Captain America out here, man. It's up. So, it look like Dak been in the lab. He's training day in and day out. He got everybody around him coming in to the backyard. Everywhere he go, he's putting in work. That right there is a testament to the man he is, and I'm betting on him.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones, I'm him, Duncan.
Tell me, if you was a GM, the character of the player wouldn't be a concern for you? Like, that's why I'm saying the man do count. the man counts. Because if he has some character concerns, you wouldn't want to put your money behind him. I have no concerns like that. That's why I'm bullish on Dak Prescott, because of the man he is, the leadership he's shown. I'm all for it. So I'm ready for him. I'm ready. We riding on it. Okay, look at that. Now, who is this right here? It looks like that Zeke over here, man.
Trap.
Is that Mr. Ezekiel Elliott over here, man? It looks like we got Zeke back in the Dak yard. Or that don't look like the Dak yard, though. But they got Zeke out here working out, though. That's what it looks like. So, hey, man, is that a possibility still? It still may be a possibility. Said I'm buffering. I hope it's back now. Let me know if it's good now. Tata said buffering. Good grief. Don't tell me that. Shout out to Lost in Translation, Stephen Harrison, T. Foster. Shout out to everybody that I ain't spoke to. I appreciate you. You already know it's a Trap Friday in a bit. Trap. But give me a one if everything's back in motion, everything's smooth. I don't want to be buffering for no reason, but let's continue. We got Zeke in there, and everybody is here. Jalen Tolbert is going crazy. I love it. Everybody is putting in that work. Now, this right here is another testament to the man he is. C.J. Stroud's leadership has reportedly stood out through OTAs and minicamp. Texans receiver Noah Brown basically he compared him to Dak Prescott. So look what Cole Beasley said, man. Cole been banging for Dak too. Trap. Cole been banging for Dak on Twitter. Like, hey, Cole is not letting you play with Dak Prescott. He says Dak is by far the best leader I've played with. Dak's huddle presence is something that can't be taught. That says a lot. This is true. Okay. If this is true. Noah Brown compares C.J. Stroud to Dak Prescott's leadership. So Cole Beasley says, sir, if that's true, you got something on your hands because Dak is him. That's what Cole said.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
That's leadership, man. You can't teach that. You can't teach that. And this is a player that just played with Josh Allen, right? Didn't he not just play with Josh Allen? Everybody talking about they love to have Josh Allen. Listen to him. You just seen he said he ain't played. He said by far. He ain't even say it was close, y'all. Cole Beasley said this is by far. Dak is by far the best leader he's played with. And he just got on the team with Cole Beasley. I mean, he just got off the team with Josh Allen. Is he even still in Buffalo? Because they probably beefing by now. Cause is this man still in Buffalo? Because they might be beefing by now. Because Cole been throwing shots at Josh Allen all year, look like. But that's huge for them big words coming from Cole Beasley saying by far the best leader that he's played with. So he just really threw Josh Allen under the bus. Real talk. The Many Kind show says, this is a quotable from a show on ESPN, says, it's crazy to me to think that anyone would think he's not a top 10 quarterback in this league. Absolutely. I'm telling you right now, I already know the Bucks, man, finna come in here talking crazy about CJ. I like CJ though. You know, it's a stereotype stigma on Ohio State quarterbacks, but I think CJ can play though. I think he gonna be better than a lot of them other guys. Like real talk. ESPN got the Cowboys ranked number 6 best roster, and I really think it's better than that. Real talk. They had Philly and like, you know what I'm saying? I really think we got better players like out of the list they had. I forgot, I thought I put it on here, but I didn't. Looks like. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, they had the Chiefs, but they had Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Creed Humphrey, and Joe Tooney. Okay, I get a Chiefs that W. But Cincinnati, they got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Trey Hendrickson, and Orlando Brown. Then they got the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Lane Johnson, Hassan Reddick, and Darius Slay. I feel like I'll take my guys over them guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. I just told you, a top 10 quarterback, a top 5 player in football, top 10 wide receiver, best guard in football, top 10 cornerback in the league. Like, let me know now. I'm just telling you. I'm taking my guys. I understand I might be a little biased, but hey, I'm taking my guys over the Eagles guys all day long, twice on Sundays. Now, I give it to Miami over us because Miami got Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Ramsey, and Armstead. So I give them that one. I say I take us over Buffalo too. They got Buffalo number 5. They got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Von Miller, Tre'Davious White, and Matt Milano. I take my guys over them too. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know how y'all feeling. Would y'all take y'all squad over that 5 I just named? I would. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, because we got that pretty much cancel each other out. I'm taking Micah over Von because Von is long in the tooth. I got a young potential defensive player of the year, a monster. I'm taking Micah over Von all day. Tre'Davious White, I'm taking Trayvon Diggs over him all day. Like, I don't know. I won't give Buffalo that. I won't give it to Buffalo. So I say my team even higher in my opinion. That's just me. I say my team even higher. So shout out to my Cowboys, man. I don't know. Let me know if I'm just being super biased, but I'll take my guys over them. And you know, Dak said CD feel like he can be the best. I mean, he feel like CD can be the best in the league. That's another reason why I feel like Dak finna go absolutely crazy this year. Reason number 1 is because better play calling. Kellen Moore he was pretty much a liability, man. Let's just be real. The liability of Kellen Moore being subpar in situational football, that's what Dan Orlovsky basically just criticized Dak for, and it was situational football. Okay, Kellen Moore being gone, that's a huge upgrade in play calling, in my opinion, and I feel like we'll be way better in situational football. Number 2, the upgrade at wide receiver. I feel like CeeDee Lamb will take another step with being who? I take another step with CeeDee Lamb and you pairing him with Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup been getting glowing reports coming out of camp. Jalen Tolbert been getting glowing reports. Like, all of those things, this wide receiving core, I feel like it's going to go crazy. I feel like this wide receiving core is very much so underrated. And I feel like that's reason number 2 why Dak Prescott finna go crazy this year. So you got play calling. Now you got wide receiving core. You got the man that Dak Prescott is. Then you got you just got a lot of different reasons I feel like Dak finna go crazy. It's been a lot of disrespect over the past year. They saying he ass. They saying this and that. Every single place you look is that criticism. He's the worst quarterback in football because he got interceptions. Now, another reason why I like Dak this year. Another reason why I'm very bullish on Dak is because I kind of like the change in the situation in the locker room too. I'm glad that Kellen Moore's gone. That peer-to-peer relationship. I like the fact that you put Dak in a different situation. Now Dak is going to have to be a lot more accountable for a lot of other stuff. I don't think he's going to be able to overthrow his OC like he did in the past. I just don't see Kellen Moore having no type of authority over Dak Prescott. I'm sorry. Now I feel like that would be a different type of chemistry for Dak Prescott. I feel like that new voice in his ear is going to elevate his game. I feel like Mike McCarthy is going to elevate his game. It's just a lot of positive things going in the right direction for this team. I really do. I can't wait. I ain't say I was going to take Stephon Diggs over. I ain't say I was going to take CD over him. I'm just saying, like, I pretty much just looked at that. You could say Stephon Diggs won that, but I'm just saying CD is no slouch either. And then we got them in other areas too. So you saying you will take Buffalo 5 that they had? Let me know. Let me go see. Let me say them again, because I ain't taking Buffalo 5 over ours. You will take Von Miller over Michael Parsons right now? Nah, you might say historically, but not right now. I'm taking Michael Parsons all day long.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I'm taking Michael all day long. You will take Tre'Davious White over Trayvon Diggs right now? Let me know that, because it seems like we got some people fighting for Buffalo. You know, we can disagree, but let me know, because I just want to see if it makes sense. I'm not taking Tre'Davious White over Trayvon Diggs. I'm not. And then Matt Wallano, of course, he's not beating Zach Martin. So, hey, my roster better than theirs to me. My 5 that they got on here, I'm taking my guys. We could have put more players on them.
Trap.
We ain't even got Stephon Gilmore on there. We ain't even got Brandon Cooks on there. Like, we could have even went even deeper. So, hey, that's just me. Tyson Tom says, landlord, since the culture is changing, does that mean we get a real GM to pair with a real coach? You getting a little, hold your horses, Tyson Tom. Hold your horses, sir. You know Jerry is not going nowhere. You already know that. Now that would be nice, but you know, let's stay in the realm of possibility, not the dream world. Like, we can't go to the dream world, Tyson Tom. Jerry is not going nowhere. Okay. Now that'll be some great stuff, but we don't see that happening. Masa Musa says Diggs over CD. I like Lamb though. He not a Diggs level yet. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But what about the other comparisons? I'm not saying like player for player. I'm saying overall. I feel like our average players was better than theirs. Miss Elder says 6 to 8 in the chat and 79 likes. Now I know some people that shift in and out, so it's probably at least about 20, 30 likes that can be had. Now don't make me cry now. I don't want to do it. Y'all gonna make me do it. Ah man. Y'all don't wanna see landlord get like this. Man, have me looking up to the clouds with a tear going down. Hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I appreciate it. Do y'all want to see me ugly cry like that, man? No, you don't. You don't want to see me like that. Y'all don't want to see landlord like that, man. That was funny. But let's see. You said you mentioned Ramsey for Miami, Diggs and Gilmore. See, look, they ain't even do 2. I said we could have went deeper. We just mentioned Diggs. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even have to say Gilmore or Cooks. We ain't have to say neither one of them. Our team is even deeper than that 5. Like, we could have put more players on them. Tyson Thompson said, you mean operate like a normal team? See that? You're getting a little too ahead of yourself. You know Jerry's not going nowhere. And, like, what's so crazy, man? Like, I know people have said this before. But we know Jerry ain't doing no GM duties. We know this, man. Trap. Somebody need to really go Google what a NFL GM job is. And we'll be able to really just sit up here and be like, bro, that's not what Jerry doing. We'll know that for a fact. I'm going to have fun one day and go Google exactly what a NFL GM job is. Like, what is his job title? I mean, what is his requirements for his job? And we know good and gosh darn well that Jerry is not doing none of that stuff. We already know that. So, let's see. Master Musa said, I'm an Eagles fan, and I'll take Micah over every DE in the league except dude in Cleveland. Oh, that was up, Master Musa. That's what's up, bro. You coming in here peaceful? That's not normal for an Eagles fan, man. So, salute to you in the trap. Trap. See, it's people it's normal people with brains over there in Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too bad over there. You know, when you come in the trap peaceful, you good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you can't disagree or nothing. You can say what you want, but you know, just don't be too crazy. Just trolling, you know. Matt Leslie says, might as well let Jerry ride out into the sunset at this point. Yeah. I just don't see somebody. So we need to have fun one day, man. Like, how many of those requirements for that job y'all think Jerry doing? Let's say it was 10. How many of them you think Jerry doing? Like,
Trap.
Jerry doing one of them things. Like, he is not doing no GM work. I can't see it. I say he said just zero. I say Will McClay is basically the GM, in my opinion. I think Will McClay is really the GM, and they just keep Jerry with that title. And I think that's why Will McClay get paid like it too. He probably, you know, he's getting compensated. Jerry just want to wear that hat for some reason. Chata said Darius White haven't gave up 60 yards or a TD in over 3 years. He better than Diggs as of today. Micah good, but not on Von Miller level yet. So okay, look, you'll trade Michael Parsons for Von Miller right now? Would you do that? Cause that'll be the most crazy thing ever.
Trap.
Chata, by age alone, you gotta go with Michael. By age alone, you got to go with Michael. Like, you got to. Like, I don't even know if you could debate that. And then you could say that about your Darius Ward, but I guarantee you Diggs done played better competition than him and shut them boys down. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm taking Diggs. I'm sorry. I'm taking my guy. I'm sorry. I might just be a homer.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not
Taking my
them.
guy.
I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I could see if it was just delusion, like I'm just in a Diggs dream world or something. I can see it. Bro, I've seen Diggs lock up Jamar Chase. I've seen Diggs lock up Justin Jefferson 2 years in a row. I've seen this. So it ain't like I'm just up here being a Bama homer. No. Trayvon is like that, bro.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
Trey is like that, bro. So let's quit playing like that, bro. Like, I ain't finna be up here campaigning for the ops. I just don't do that.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
Now, I ain't saying I ain't gonna be, what can I say, objective against my team, but I'm not finna be campaigning for the ops, bro. Especially if it's close at all. If it's close at all, I'm going with my squad. That's just how I am. Call me what you want, bro. Call me what you want. Call me what you want, sir. That's just me. Matt Leslie said, yeah, I see McClay as the GM too. Yeah, man, Will McClay doing all the work. Jerry just walked by the room and just, nod his head or something. You already know that. He said, Buddy from the Bucks, locked down. What you talking about, DJ? That's too general for me, I believe. He said, Miles out here looking like Papa Bear. Yeah, it's Miles' birthday too, ain't it, man? Shout out to Miles Smith. I got some things coming too, y'all. Hey, I don't know, man. Y'all just got to support, man. I'm working on some things for y'all now. I can't announce nothing yet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just know I'm working. I got some things in store. It could be coming in a couple weeks, There's a lot of things going on. You already know I'm trying to give y'all the best content in the world. T. Foster said, Lord, you got those fish sandwiches in the trap. You know we got that fried fish in that face. And then, look, you know you trout word to T. Foster because you spelled sandwiches right. You spelled it right, sir. Shout out to you, man. You know you done been in somebody's trap before, I'm sure. I'm sure. Let's stop talking about the trap before we get the FBI coming in here. Chata said, bro, it's not trading for nobody, but I'm not a homer for nobody, and I've seen Trey White. I mean, I've seen Trey Diggs too. So, I mean, we can just agree to disagree. And I ain't saying I don't think I'm a homer, bro. I don't think so. Because I just told you the reasons why. I've seen Diggs do this for year in and year out. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my guy. That's just how it's going down. Shout out to Cajun Cowboy. He said, landlord, bro, you've been putting in work. Keep evolving. You're made for this. I appreciate you, sir. Shout out to you. Appreciate that. Tyson says, landlord from Alabama, can you do a Kelly Moore interview? Man, chill out. That's why his favorite band is Nickelback. Man, bro. Boy, if I got Kelly Moore up here, boy, I'd be canceled the next day. I know it. I know it for a fact I'd be canceled the next day. I'm not campaigning for shit. I'm giving credit where it's due. Hey, man, all I'm saying is I believe you be trying to, I believe sometimes you be forgetting who your team is too, bro. Cause like your team is good too, Cha-Cha. It's okay to ride with your squad sometimes, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, we have great players over here. And I'm taking Trey over most corners, though. Like, I'll be the homer if you want to call me that. I'm taking Trey over a lot of guys, bro. I swear. Ain't nobody ball hawking like him. And he's shutting stuff down. So, I mean, we seen him shadow people and shut them down. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. Trey one of the best in the league. Easy. And I'm taking my guy. That's just all it is. Hey, you ain't gotta be me. I am me. I'm him. You know.
Me, I'm him.
You ain't gotta be me, my guy.
I'm him Jones. I'm him Duncan.
If you was me, who would be you? You know what I'm saying? Be you. That's what we want you here for. I need some contrarians. Cause I'ma say who I am. I'ma be who I am. Ain't nobody I'ma stand on who I am. So it's just like that with me, bro. I'ma ride with my guy. I got reasons why I feel the way I feel. I got facts. I can put them out. Just like you got your arguments, I can put mine out too. And I'm standing on what I said. It is what it is. Blake Garrett says, I seen Diz make more lays than any other DB on the league. Straight up. Man, bro, y'all, I think, see, yeah, I just don't get it, bro. Because when you get a good player, you underrate him. And then when he leave, you be like, I wish we had a good player. Like, I don't get it, bro. Y'all listen to too much of this foolishness, man, and then start underrating your own players, bro. Like, I don't want – no, that's an all-pro, bro. Quit playing with my DB, bro. Quit playing with my DB, bro. I don't want to hear that. Like, straight up, I'm gonna give my players they proper respect. That's what I'm going to do because that's who we been in the league. I'm going to give them his proper respect. I'm not finna underrate my players just because people want to hate on the Cowboys. I'm not doing it. No. That man is great. That's where we been since he been in the league outside of some of his rookie year stuff. I'm giving my players they proper respect. I'm giving my guys they proper respect, and I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it. That's just how it's going with me, you know. Maybe you can get the inside Dallas hate from another channel, bro. You ain't getting it over here. My players getting their respect straight up. Tyson Tom said, can we just agree that White and Diggs are two of the best corners in the league? Yeah, they great. They great. I'm just saying I'm riding with my guy. I've seen Trayvon lock up the best receivers in the league. I ain't just looking at numbers. I'm looking at film too. I ain't saying White ain't did it either, but I've seen my own guy do it year in and year out against the best we done seen in the league. That's all I'm saying. Desmond Thomas said that needs to go back to running the ball and QB slide or out of bounds. Don't take any unnecessary hits. Yeah, I feel like Mike McCarthy gonna bring back some of that mobility out of Dak Prescott too. I really do, and that's like what kind of made us suffer last year was the option routes, and the option routes take away your improv. Like, why you think we ain't seen Dak scramble and make plays out of nothing no more? You ain't seen that in a few years. And Dak was great at that. Y'all remember that? Trap. On one of Dak's first interviews about this new offense, he said something exactly like that. Now we can run around and scramble, and we doing scramble drills and making plays on the fly. That right there was a big part of Dak Prescott's game as a young player, using his mobility to his advantage. He hasn't did that in a long time. Hey, we can agree with that, bro. I'm not gonna fight you on that, Cha-Cha. I'm not gonna fight you on that. I ain't gonna fight you on that. We can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? If anybody say he ain't top 5, I'm ready to fight though. I'm just being real, like real talk. I'm fighting for my squad. I don't know about these other dudes. Hey, I ain't trying to win friends with the ops. I'm for real about my squad, bro. Like, and it ain't just cause I'm a Cowboy fan. I just feel like we degrade some of our stars, bro. Cause look, Chata, this is all I want you to see, bro. They don't need your help to diminish what Diggs did. Cause think about this, bro. Like, this ain't me coming at you. I'm just giving you some perspective, bro. Just like last year, all them yards they said Diggs gave up. What that stat being this year? Trap. This is why they don't need no help disrespecting our players, bro. They do it all the time. And I ain't finna stand for it, especially when it ain't true. You ain't even heard them mention that like that this year. What happened to all these fake stats that they were putting on Diggs and, oh, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. Now you don't see them saying nothing like that no more. See, they don't need your help to disrespect our players, bro. So if you gonna be, I ain't telling you how to fan, but I'm just saying, maybe you need to think about that sometime when you coming at your own players. They got a lot of fake narratives out here as it is, bro. We gotta rep for our people, bro. Straight up. You think they need your help to dog out the Cowboys? Man, I just seen a post. What that was? Philadelphia? Nah, that was Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers posted a diss for the Cowboys. This is their real account. Pittsburgh on CBS just dissed the Cowboys, talking about 10,000 days since we won the Super Bowl. Like, a real NFL team trolling us. You think they need help on disrespecting our squad, bro? No, they don't. So I get it. You know you going to be foul. You going to get credit when it's due. But, man, at the same time, you got to fight for your squad too, bro. Like, and don't play into the false narratives, bro. Because they do that all the time. You see, just like I said with this, Chata, did you see they ain't even talk nothing about nothing like that this year? You know what they did? They said they mentioned every yard that Diggs gave up last year. And now this year, they just ain't say nothing at all. They ain't said nothing. Trap. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Dana Savage said the church music. You know I got you. But I'm just saying, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, you don't even, they just didn't mention that stat at all. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is what I'm saying, Chata. That's why I'm saying, like, bro, they got a lot of false narratives just to disrespect your players because they Cowboys. They make up stats just to disrespect our players because they Cowboys. You think I'm finna play into a lot of that crazy stuff? I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Shout out to Taiwan with the not Taiwan and Righteous put a super chat. Hey man, shout out to Taiwan, man. Cause look, Taiwan, I'm almost programmed to look at your supers. Most of the times you send a super sticker, so I appreciate you. But this time you sent a super chat, you kind of surprised me because I almost didn't read it. But I appreciate you, sir. You always support. He says, "Well, was TP on that list?" Yeah, we ain't even had Tony Pollard on there, and he made the Pro Bowl last year, so that's a good point, Taiwan. But hey, Taiwan hit me with a curveball on a Friday, man. You tried to get me then. Trap. Taiwan feeling good today, man. Shout out to you, man, because you always sending super. Well, you send super stickers all the time, man, and I appreciate you. But you actually had a comment today. You threw me for a loop that time. I ain't gonna cap. D. Shield says, I know people don't want to throw towards Diggs. Exactly. You finna see the value of Diggs now. You finna see the value of Diggs now when you got Stephon Gilmore on the other side. You finna see that value now. Watch what I tell you. He said the rules create space for the offense. Exactly. Bro, this a heavily favored offensive league these days. Come on now. I just made that case the other day. When I was a wide receiver, bro, you had to be a gangster, like straight up. Trap. Man, they took the whole intimidation factor out of defense. Like, you can't even hit these people. Like, wide receiver, I'm telling you, my mindset used to be like, bro, I'm kind of scared to go across this middle sometimes. I'm just being real. Think about it. You got to face a linebacker. You either finna run straight up with a linebacker or straight up with a safety. That's the life of a wide receiver these days. Well, back in my day. Not no more these days. They ain't got to worry about getting hit for real because of the safety. And, like, we appreciate it. We know we want our players to be safe, but I'm just giving you a glimpse into the mentality that I had to go on. Like, bro, them people, man, then think about me. Listen to this, bro. You can't tell me, people be acting like wide receivers ain't tough. Tell me this if this tough. I was in ninth grade playing wide receiver, man. I probably about, I know it's hard to believe, but I was probably about 100 and some pounds out there. Just imagine my little ninth grade self going across the middle trying to catch a pass, and you got a 12th grade linebacker waiting on me. I should have, man, I've been to tag one of my homeboys if I was on Facebook. My homeboy, shout out to Ryan. Man, if you see my homeboy Ryan, you'll be like, oh no, this dude been big like that since high school. And he is huge. Just imagine my little self going across the middle finna get killed by somebody like that. And then look at the age difference from 9th grade to 12th grade. That's a 12th grader might be a whole man out here. And you got young players going up against that. So it's a totally different mentality going into it. We literally had to be tough playing wide receiver back when I was playing. It's a whole different game. So you right, Choctaw. It ain't the same no more. Like, we could just say that. They don't make them like they used to no more. Al Kareem in the building was happening, sir. He says, Diggs 8 interceptions, landlord from Alabama, bucket. And Diggs give up a lot of yards because we was in that off man a lot. Hey, that 8 interceptions sound like Diggs too. Man, I think Diggs finna cut up too. He got an actual coverage guy on the other side, man. It's finna go crazy. Like, and I told you, it's a perfect marriage between the front seven and the secondary. So that's finna have Michael Parsons with an extra tick. That's finna make some of these errant throws go towards Trey and Stephon Gilmore. Like, this defense finna be crazy, y'all. I don't even know if people feel me, though.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
Nah, this is no Kool-Aid. This is real talk. Like, this defense finna be gangster. Then we retained Dan Quinn, we retained Donovan Wilson. I really didn't think we had that. I really didn't think we had a Dan Quinn no more. I thought Dan Quinn was out of here. Tell me, give me a one if y'all agree. Everybody, most people in this chat box thought Dan Quinn was gone. We thought Donovan Wilson was gone. Them two things for sure. And we retained both of them, y'all. We finna go crazy. Trap. Yeah, my cash app right there. It's $ landlord 723, Mr. Cajun. I appreciate you. Whatever you do for your boy, I appreciate it. But Danny says I'm old. I'm old too, man. T. Foster says you got folks on the 3 and 4 letter network saying Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Dak, and the Giants are better than Dallas. Exactly. I don't even know how people get paid for that. That's all I'm saying. Chata says, I played in college in 2011, 2014. These kids is soft, man. I'm telling you. Bro, listen, Chata, you said 2011, 2014. Listen, bro, back in them days, man, I'm glad they doing good safety practices now, bro, because I'm sure we might have had a bunch of little concussions going back. That's probably why I'm crazy as I am now, because I know they weren't doing us right. We was getting clobbered out there, boy. I done been plenty of time where I had to, seen stars and all that. Like, we used to get hit for real. Like, we used to get hit. Why do you even watch the 3-0 net? You ain't lying. I know it'll be good in my best interest to tell you not to watch the 3-letter networks and the mainstream media. Of course, that'll be in my benefit, but I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't watch them because I know I told y'all my reasoning. The reason I don't watch it because I be up here doing a diss track every day. That's what I be doing. Trap. They'll have me up here doing a diss track every day against the mainstream people. I be dissing Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. I be dissing Colin Cowherd. Every day I be going against somebody. So I don't want that to dominate my content, so I just don't watch it. Because I have to make a response every day. Like, I ain't got time for that. Al Kareem said, shit, I graduated high school in 2015, and I was at middle linebacker. I never allowed any slants in practice. So you smacking stuff. I've been smacked before by a middle linebacker just waiting. I know that used to be, that's not easy, bro. That's not easy. Heavy Chevy in the building. I know you from the South, sir. I know you from
the South. Got something to say. That's all I got to say.
With a name like that, I know you from the South. He said, what'd he say? Hold on. He says, I get stars. My shoulder and knees are trash from high school to this day. Yeah. It's like that, man. It's like that. Like, bro, I know we probably got some lawsuits we supposed to make because we used to get towed up back in the day. Easy. He said, I am Mr. Concussion. Like, trap. I know we supposed to be messed up by now. Let me see. But yeah, I mean, it changed for the better though. We can admit to that. It changed at least for the better. It at least changed for the better. So I don't want to say it then, you know what I'm saying? We want the kids and the people to be safe though. But we just telling you our experience. It was rough. That's all I'm gonna say. It was rough. Them boys used to couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to hit me. That's how they get their ratings. Know that there are several million Cowboy fans and millions of haters. Exactly, Keith. Exactly. They know how to get us up and going and want to make us cuss everybody out. Just say some crazy stuff about the Cowboys. Your numbers going up. They know that. Trap. It's all a game. It's all a finesse. We know that. But let me check out some more of these. Cage and I were trying to see if you sent some because I was gonna give you your shout out before I left. But I ain't seen that yet. So, you know, I'm about to get ready to close the show out, man. I appreciate all the love and support in a minute. But let me get a few questions in if y'all got some before I wrap this thing on up, man. But let's get it. Trap. He said he from the Natty with that name. Talking about Cincinnati. Heavy Chevy. Man, y'all ride like that out there, Chato? Y'all ride like that out there too? Y'all know that's South. They're them old school. That's how we get down. Them heavy Chevys. Joe Tranchina says, bring back Zeke. He deserves a Super Bowl with us. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Zeke get a ring with us too. Like, because I feel like we got a great shot this year. We really do. Like I said, you need hope. You need a little luck. But I don't want to act like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just definitely going to get it. But we got a great shot. I say that. David Sorrell says, the upperclassmates used to kill us in practice. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I remember. Like a whole 100+ pound difference in weight. Like, come on. Trap. Man, that used to be terrible. D. Schiff says, when do you expect Mizey to take significant Hankins snaps? I think they're going to play them together, D. Schiff. I think they're going to play them together. Al Kareem says, my family from Alabama, that's all I used to see down there with the big rims on them. Yeah, them heavy Chevy, them Caprices and stuff, you know. That's how we ride. We used to ride like that. ATM says, after doing a breakdown on a new zone run scheme, I really want Zeke to get an opportunity to run in it. Yeah, I forgot. That was another reason why I feel like Dak gonna do better. Because we gonna actually have a run scheme this year. Trap. You remember how many times do y'all remember Kellen Moore running the ball straight up the middle looking crazy? Y'all remember that? How many times that the Dak didn't get the support from the run game? It happened a lot. That's where them 3rd and 10s and stuff come from that Dan Orlowski was talking about. Excuse me. It happened far too often. It was plenty of times that the run game just didn't deliver nothing. And that's why I say now we got a run scheme. So I'm with you, HTM. I wouldn't mind seeing Zeke actually get a fair shot at a real run game, a real run scheme. We didn't see that. So, I'm sure Kellen Moore held Zeke back too. Like, excuse me, I was a little rough on Zeke, but at the same time, we know Kellen Moore held him back too. He held the whole offense back. He just did. He held the whole offense back. Mansa Musa says Dak always had a solid tight end. Which one of y'all tight ends will step up in your opinion? I think Ferg gonna ball. Jake Ferguson finna go crazy. And Schoonmaker might be able to do something at tight end too. Like, I think we finna still have a crazy tight end room like we did last year. It won't be as good, but we still gonna have a decent tight end room. Like, Dalton Schultz was a good tight end. And I don't know if Jake going to be able to replace all what Dalton Schultz did that quickly, like in 1 year. But Dak usually be fine with tight ends. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dak, Mansa Moose, I know you're an Eagle fan, but Dak pretty much be making them tight ends too. Dak will make a tight end like it ain't nothing. Like, hey, watch this. Give Jake Ferguson about 2 years, and I guarantee you that boy gonna be he gonna be cooking. Probably finna get a big contract somewhere. I guarantee you. It might not be with Dallas, but that gonna get him paid. Watch what I tell you. Keith Shepard says Zeke want a ring. His best chance is with us and our defense. Yeah, absolutely. Satellite Sunday says, I had several concussions, a twisted knee, and I got suspended 1 game for cracking somebody's visor, LOL. That's what my goal back then. If I had a visor on, I wanted to crack it. Hey, you a headhunter winning, bro. Like, trap. Young people pause. That's what we used to call the heavy hitters back in the day. We used to call them headhunters. Like, hey, when you get out the game, if he ain't got no meat on his helmet, that means he ain't been doing nothing out there. If that boy ain't got no meat on his helmet, that means he went hitting nothing. You know what I'm saying? We used to compare the meat. Like, hey, what? You ain't got no meat on your helmet? Bro, you ain't do nothing, bro. Your jersey clean. We used to be cracking on people like that. Tito Trinidad says Cowboys drafted tight end in the 2nd round, but Cowboys clown fans that think Jake will start over Schoonmaker. Wait a minute. Say that one more time. Cowboys drafted tight end in the 2nd round, but Cowboy clowns fans think that Jake will start over Schoonmaker. So, you calling us clowns. That's what Trap. Sir, Jake Ferguson is the better tight end. Schoonmaker, I believe he got a lot of upside, but if you ask me who gonna be the best tight end this year, it's Jake. Yes. Okay. That's my opinion, and I think you'll see that's gonna reign to be true too. You'll see that too. Trap. But ATM said tight ends won't be as vital to the passing game this year. 3 and 4 wide receiver and will be a staple of the drop back passing game. I said that yesterday on the show with Boss and Law. I don't think we're gonna depend on them as much no more. All of that soft spot in the zone stuff, that's probably gonna be gone. You're gonna start seeing Tony Pollard out the backfield catching some of them. You're gonna start seeing Deuce Vaughn out the backfield catching some of them. You're gonna start seeing Brandon Cooks out the slot catching some of them. Like, you're gonna see that get supplemented and distributed throughout other areas of the field. So it won't just be all tight end. HTM said Kelvin Joseph got drafted in the 2nd round and still never starts over AB. Touche. Trap. Oh, man, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Shout out to my guy. That's UK's and Cowboy with the $50 cash out, man. Straight up, I appreciate you, sir. Trap. Salute to you. Y'all just don't know, man, that this is what really funds the show. We don't have the big the big sponsors like some people. We do this and we are funded by y'all. So what y'all allow me to do this every day, Y'all allow me to get up, and it's a privilege to be, you know, paid by you all. And I work for y'all. You know, I work for the people. So I appreciate y'all. And don't forget, you know, I will be, you know, at the end of the week, I will be letting y'all choose a hat or either a t-shirt of some kind to the top donator of the week. So I'm going to tally it all up at the end of the week. I started on Monday, and I'm going to give it a full 7 days. It'll be the next Monday. And I'm going to ship y'all the hat. I'm going to announce who the winner is once I get it all together. So we'll do it like that. Trinidad already coming in with the insults. Listen, sir, I ain't saying you did it on this one, but we don't do the personal attacks, okay? You ain't got to call people out their name. You could just say you don't agree, you know? But you good right now, but we just saying we don't do personal attacks. We attack arguments, okay? That's all we saying. But he says Schoonmaker's a better athlete and a better blocker than Jake. Runs a 4.6 and Jake runs a 4.8. Cowboys wanted to upgrade at tight end. That's all true. But just because his numbers is better don't mean he's a better player. You know? Like, all of that testing don't matter when it's on the field sometimes. And like Schoonmaker do got a lot of a high ceiling and stuff like that. He's looked at like a better tight end. But I'm here to tell you, I think Jake Ferguson gonna have something to say about that. That's all I'm saying. That's all we saying. Thank God for Cowboy fans that Cowboy YouTubers are not coaches and scouts. You just somebody pissed in your Cheerios today, didn't it, sir? What's going on? So that's like saying, okay, do the scouts and the coaches ever get it wrong? Let me know that. So the people, you could tell when people be in they feelings, right? This one you could tell people in their feelings. When they say foolish stuff like that. Oh, I'm glad the YouTubers ain't scouts. But then we draft Taco Charlton, boy. What is you talking about? You don't get out of here with that foolishness, boy.
You smoke crack, don't you?
I ain't got time for that.
You smoke crack.
Because y'all give everybody else grace.
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack.
Y'all give everybody else grace. But then y'all want to come up here and disrespect somebody who independent, who doing it on their own. Oh, you don't have any credentials. How many times that Mel Kiper got it wrong? How many times he got it wrong? How many times ESPN got these players wrong? They gave Jamarcus Russell record-breaking money. Y'all love to talk about somebody who out here trying to get up and do it himself, but y'all don't hold the feet to the fire to them other people. See, that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. Oh, you big and bad, you want to come at a self-made creator. But I got something for you. I got it right a lot of times, too. You need to go check my resume, sir. That's what I want you to do. You know how many times Mel Kiper got it wrong? You know how many times these coaches got it wrong? We drafted Taco Charlton. Is that not letting you know? Don't nobody know what's going to happen out here. Everybody is projecting. Everybody is predicting. So for somebody to come up here and question somebody, bro, that just shows me you are a miserable person. And, you know, I wish you well. You know, I wish you well. I ain't going to do you that. I wish you well. I wish you well. That's as saying that these scouts don't never get it wrong. Bro, the scouts get it wrong all the time. Like, what is wrong with these people? Oh, the YouTubers don't know nothing. Bro, the scouts get it wrong all the time, sir. Like, what is you saying? You couldn't be tapped into this. The scouts get it wrong all the time. So, if that was the case, it would never be a bust in the NFL. It would never be a bust. But you see, when we see somebody out here trying to do something great, bro, they want to diminish you. They want to take you down. They want to hate on you. They want to do stuff because they see you doing something great that they ain't got the courage to do. That's what that is.
I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
But you won't challenge my credibility, sir. Go challenge Mel Kipers. Go challenge these other GMs that get bust all the time before you try to criticize mine. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Miss Patrice Langford with the 199. I appreciate you. She said, don't give him too much. It's Father's Day weekend. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I'm just saying, man, Tito been on too much Tito's. That's all that sound like to me, you know what I'm saying? That's all. My boy Tito been on too much Tito. But I'm just saying, bro, like, it is what it is. You'll never discredit me, bro. Because like I said, everybody gets it wrong. That's the nature of the business. You think if these millionaires could do it right every time, you think they'll ever lose money? If Jerry Jones and them had a system that was so foolproof, do you think we'll ever drop the bus? Don't nobody know what these players gonna do until they get on the field and that skill set translate to the football field. So for you to come in here all swole-chested, thinking that you just know exactly what you know, that you just so confident that you know this man finna be phenomenal, that right there shows me that you don't know what you talking about. Trap. I just want people to understand, bro, like, man, look, I don't know, man. Let me chill out. He all good, though. We good. I just want people to understand, bro, like, hey, everybody credentials is on the line when they do this. Everybody be wrong. Everybody be right sometimes. It is what it is. This the nature of the business. If everybody was all 100% accurate, it'll never be a bust. And how many busts it be every year? You know what I'm saying? Trap. How many busts it be every year? BJDC for life said, dude, like suck, landlord. Hey, it looked like it, man. Somebody pissed in his Cheerios, man. But it's all good. We ain't gonna let them hate us. We ain't gonna let them take our joy away. We ain't gonna let them do that. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and we got a whole full trap in here. We appreciate all the love and support we get. And we ain't gonna let these haters and naysayers take us down and steal our joy. We won't allow it. We will not. We won't do it. But, man, even though we had hate and all the crazy stuff, man, I really did appreciate all the love and support. I enjoyed this show. As I say every day, y'all can tell I enjoy this, man. This is something I want to do in the future. So if you support what I'm doing, man, if you think this is something I should be doing, help me out and let me know. You know, hit a like, hit a share, hit a subscribe, hit a donation, whatever you can do, man. That just lets me know, reassures me that I'm doing the right thing and I'm going in the right direction. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all already know. Let's get it. You know why they hate us, though, because we are the greatest. That's why. That's why they hate us. You already know that. So let's get it.
Money.
I appreciate y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined.
We in
every
the
line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And
Let's
every
go.
song, man, I swear it just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing,
I still manage to shine.
I don't know why they so obsessed with mine.
I'm all they think about.
Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine.
Damn, let's get it.
Let these play me, they see us
Ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. We the
I know
greatest.
my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see.
I'm too cocky and confident that humble stuff ain't for me, Lord.
Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they
I appreciate y'all every day, Mr. Trees. I really do.
Their words are unimportant.
I really do.
Phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix.
So I'm great enough.
Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat.
I don't know him, Chop Talk. I don't know him.
And if you try to stop me,
I don't think I ever seen him, so it is what it is.
If you ain't from the bottom,
If it get high, feel.
to go against the odds.
Go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it. Show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
Young poet got flow flowing, his mind
Let's
blowing.
go.
I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning.
Yeah.
For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning.
Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted.
The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping.
Yeah.
I'm a giant when rhyming.
And y'all microscopic.
I got them watching
And they believe in me like a prophet.
Cause the pics I'm cropping
Be masterpieces, they photoshopping.
I'm from the bottom.
Let's
a
go.
song by the avenue.
So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude.
And then my attitude
It's similar to an animal.
These niggas ain't half as cool.
I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth.
to know that I kill it.
These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus.
My music therapeutic
To the real people's spirit like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great.
Yeah, I know these haters can't stand. But
Let's
take a
go.
seat. I do it for the family.
We got Mr. Dislike in the building. Hey, make sure we drown out Mr. Dislike. We got a dislike in here. Let's show him that hate won't get us. Let's show them that hate won't win.
You make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know they hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.